Smoked a cigarette in 24 years. I haven't did a whole bunch of stuff longer than that. Suppose they says you have a drug conviction or you have this particular type of conviction, and most of the people here in our shake got drunk last. It ain't me that got drunk last. It ain't me that drove home from the football game high. It's other folks. So I'd like to be able to demonstrate that there's some redeeming factor in my history that should allow me to work. And by the way, it wasn't just my job that I was looking for. What they was doing was sucking up $65 billion out of marginalized communities. And I thought people were stealing not only from me, they were stealing from marginalized communities and my kids.
Taking the church's money.
So like at a certain point, before there was the Affordable Care Act, and I don't even like calling that, before there was Obamacare, because I thought it was a great thing, and I hope he owns it one day and feel proud about it, because I feel proud that somebody thought about some people that needed medical care. You know, so before there was Obamacare, how we would get medical care for our kids was to get a job. But it doesn't mean that just because we can get medical care that we shouldn't be entitled to pay the rent. So at a certain point, this is really, really important to us, and I would really love the support, but we have some concerns for what's not there because I don't know if y'all got skin in the game, because my family is a family that have a rich conviction history. And it started probably from slavery on. So at a certain point, I still think I stay in a racist society that practice disproportionate pursuit of people of color. And I think that I need to say that in a real strong way. And I think if I'm going to be entitled to compete, make sure that fairness have a really defined term of what fairness is. And if it's not going to allow me to actually compete and have me eliminated based on stuff that's unrelated to anything that I've ever done and forever, then I don't think that I'm really a citizen. I think that I'm something less. At the most, I'm a second-class citizen. I'm not equal to anybody. That's why I'm not treated like an equal when I'm seeking employment, housing, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And I appreciate the effort. But what I got to acknowledge is that effort wasn't Cory Booker's. That effort was every one of my homeboys that walked out of there and have demonstrated, petitioned to states, county, and legislative bodies all across the country. That's where my effort and my loyalty lies. And my people want to know, can we really support y'all? Because some stuff is missing out this bill that we know that we need. My name is Dorsey. Could somebody start introducing themselves?
Well, Dorsey